my last one for the night. Mama had to go eat. It's your girl LiteofMind, the one that lets her light shine no matter who it blinds, by the way. And I hope that you all are well. I hope that you all are well. I hope that January was a beautiful January. For my returning light bulbs, welcome back, light bulbs. And for those new to the channel, welcome. These are your February messages. Okay. We do have the What Are Your Ancestors Wanting to Tell You pick a card reading. That'll be out. That should be out this weekend. And then you'll have this. And I'm going to try to do what's next in your love life for the singles. Late February. We're going to see how I feel, okay? We're going to see how I feel. We're going to see how, like I've been saying, how busy baby boy keeps me. Or, you know, rest in my body. You feel me? Oh, one more card. Thank you, Taurus, for showing me so much love in January. I appreciate you all for your love, for your well wishes, for your care, for your genuine care, for the comments. So, yeah, I just really appreciate each and every one of you. We are going to go ahead and get into you all's February monthly messages. Be mindful that this may not apply for everybody. It is a general reading, so, you know, don't make or force anything to fit if it does not personally fit you. There will be a message up in here for you if you are here. Okay. I had a song stuck in my head before I got on here, but just like that, it left. Oh, Mr. Roger, won't you be my neighbor? I don't know, y'all might be moving or getting a new neighbor, or being asked to move in with someone, or just being a really good person to and in your community. I feel like people want to know you. I feel like people want to be connected to you in some kind of way, Taurus. And your first card is 9 of Diamonds, money. Okay. Watch your temper. You all may get into a small dispute having to do with money. Okay. Or some kind of disappointment having to do with money. Maybe somebody owes you something. Watch your temper, okay? And guard your money, guard your property, guard your possessions, your material possessions at this time. Make sure that you're reading the fine print. Libra had that message as well. Make sure that you're reading the fine print. Make sure that you are reading the contracts. Make sure that any agreements that you settle on has been discussed first before, you know, you all just shaking hands and assuming that this is what it's going to be, because that can leave a lot up to just interpretation. So make sure that you are doing your due diligence in reading the fine print, getting into the details. I don't know, scammer, a liar, and a scammer. Be mindful, okay? Be diligent. Be vigilant. You may have felt like someone wasn't all that they were cracked up to be. That could be it too. You might have poured your energy into someone and then found out that they were not all that they said that they were. They might have been bigging themselves up a whole lot. Okay, so the world awaits you, okay? You all have made a significant change in your life. And when I see this card, of course, you have the fish out there. There are plenty of fish in the sea, okay? But above all else, you know, you're just ready. The world is waiting on you to get out there, to show yourself, to wake up from your slumber. Take all the time to rest that you need, but just know that one monkey ain't stopping no show for you, Taurus. The world is literally waiting for you to flourish. Make the change. Some of you all are making changes to your physical appearance. Maybe your hair, you're cutting your hair, you're dyeing your hair. I really feel like you are cutting something off. It could be weight, losing weight. You're releasing something, no pun intended, but releasing dead weight. If you've been growing your hair for a really long time, you're cutting it because there's a lot that's stored in your hair. If you're losing weight, there's been a lot stored in your heart, your body, your digestive system, in the form of holding on to things that you need to let go of. Oh, Janae is in my head. Why be afraid what you have to let go of? Like, did I really break your heart? Was it all my fault? If you don't knock it off, you know, like I know where this was headed. Yeah, ooh. I'm a wanderer, so the world awaits you. You're going places, okay? Something or someone grand setting, how are you? We are doing well. We are doing well. I hope that you are well also. You know, you always just put a smile on my face. So I hope that you are well as well, sister. My sister queen. Whatever this environment or situation was could have been keeping you maybe in a space you may have been wanting to really move and shake, but because this person was here, you're like, well, let me try to make it work living here because my person is here, and that long distance stuff, I'm not trying to really see what that looks like. But now you have the means, the freedom, the motivation to move forward, to spread your wings and fly. You deserve sugar, not salt. Evil queen. Okay, in somebody's book, you are the villain, Taurus. In somebody's book, you are a bitch, okay? Somebody does not like the way that you handled something. You walked away, you set your boundaries, and let them tell it to everybody else it was your fault and they had nothing to do with it. They refused to hold themselves accountable, but whatever, let them talk. Let them talk. You deserve sugar, not salt. All of the salt that they're trying to throw on your name, you don't deserve that. You deserve sweetness. Okay, so make sure that you are filling your own mouth. I posted something on Twitter recently because there is someone that I follow on there that is constantly saying like how they're always looked over. How, if you haven't seen, oh, what's that movie? I know I'm jumping topics, but it all goes together, I promise. Oh, what's that movie on Netflix? It's a new movie by the actor also produced the movie, and it's his very first movie. Beautiful movie. Give me just 1 second, y'all, because it's going to bother me. It is going to bother me. It's new, so it should pop right on up. My mom put me on. Basically, it's a movie about, I won't tell like the movie, the plot or whatever, but it's about a young man whose husband passes away, and he has to deal with the aftermath of that passing. Okay. And we'll just leave it at that. It's really good from the very beginning. So you don't have to watch it for too long before you're like, oh, this is good. Come on. It really shouldn't take me scrolling this long to find this motherfucking movie. For real, for real. I know this is taking a minute, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I can't find it in a couple, like a minute, forget it. I'll just say my point. But it's a really, 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 really good movie, and I feel like it might be, no, it's not Fool Me Once. Whatever. That's going to annoy me. Oh well, sorry I just wasted both of y'all's time, both of our time. In the movie, okay, one of the friends, one of the guys, one of the widower's friends asks the widow, you know, or pretty much says like, I just feel like in all of my good grief, cause I love me some you. I love me some you. That's the name of the movie. Good grief. Y'all. Oh my God. You are the best woman. Ooh, Good Grief. Good Grief was a good ass movie. Yes, that is it. So, the friend is talking about how he's never the one, okay? All of his relationships, they always choose different than him. And this person that I follow on Twitter is like that. They always say how it's never them, how they never find love, how they're always getting played, so on and so forth. And my response to that, because I commented on it, because I'm tired of saying that shit. Now, I could just mute, but I fuck with this person, you know? So, but I'm like, be very mindful of the words that you speak, because our words are spells and they indefinitely come true. Sweeten your tongue every morning that you wake up. When you are brushing your teeth, speak sweetness, speak cleanliness over the guards of your mouth. Okay? So that you can continue to call in and manifest sweetness, goodness into your life. If someone is talking mad shit, cash shit about you, salty shit, throwing salt, dirt, mud on your name, any sweetness that you speak over yourself automatically trumps the bullshit that they're talking. So, I don't know. There must have been a reason for me to say this to you all, but you deserve sugar and not salt. Surround yourself with sweetness. Instill yourself with sweetness. Instill yourself with love. Okay? It is not in your nature to bypass that which you can assist with. Yes. Yes, moving forward from things that you know you can not fix but control. Do it. Do it. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have let them go. So you may, whatever this situation, person, place, or thing is, again, okay, you aren't wanting to wait on them in February. The world is your oyster. You are about to get out and about and be seen, okay? Especially with these changes that you're making. People are really admiring and noticing the changes that you are making internally and externally, because she's looking at herself in the mirror. I'm talking about the man in the mirror. So you're making changes and it's being seen, it's being loved, it's being noticed. But this person from the past, of course, again, they're not going to like that. Move forward. You deserve sweetness, okay? We will not dwell in hell, okay? Let them go. Let their opinions go. Let the energy that they may have been coming with, the energy of the separation, we'll say, you know, try to release that or transmute it into that which uplifts you, motivates you, brings you so much more prosperity than that situation could have ever done. Because I do feel like at first, again, like I said in the very beginning, this person may have seemed like, or this environment, something wasn't too clean in the buttermilk. Like they really painted themselves out to be this amazing person, and it was all a lie. Carly Red. It was all cap. You all are the first that I'm pulling out this deck from today. So I do feel as if you all have some ancestral or spiritual messages that are wanting to come out. Because I used to go for that. Oh my God, because that was going to bother me. Okay, you are seen as someone that everybody wants to rub elbows with. Did I already say that? I feel like I already said that. Yeah, when the world awaits you, you're somebody that everyone loves. Like, you may not even like people for real. But everybody loves you. Like, everybody, like, really fucks with you. You know, you might kind of feel like you're overly emotional, or you may feel like you have a lot going on, or that you carry a lot, but people love you. Okay, and you may really know that you are, like, you do have a lot that you bring to the table when it comes to a lot of different people, places, and things. When it comes to your job, when it comes to your friendships, when it comes to your love connections, when it comes to nature, like, you know what you bring. You know the value that you add to the lives of others, to the environments that you are in. I feel like you can walk into a place and the energy can be kind of down or heavier, and you walk in and it just like lifts the mood. But with the 9 of coins out like this, protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your valuables, protect your, not even just materials, protect what is valuable to you, your Venus sign, okay? Or your ruling planet is Venus as far as your sun sign goes. And whatever, you know, placement that you are a Taurus in, Venus is the ruling planet for that placement. So, your value, things that you value, your prosperity, your heart, love, okay? Your beauty, protect all of that. Everything that I just listed, protect the energy of those energies, of those spirits, okay? Oh, this moon. Let's see. That was a great question. Okay. So the same energy came out in this this next spread that I pulled. Taurians are known for being sharers. That may not be a word, but generous. Taurians are known for being generous people. They will give the shirt off of their backs. So even if they are a little bit more introverted or homebodies, they are always known to give from their hearts. There is a need for protection here, though. And kind of like standing up for what they believe in, standing up for what they find value in. And so my response to that would be to encourage them and reiterate to them and validate. That's the word that I'm looking for. Validate that they can keep some for themselves and that they are appreciated for what they do give. Because I do feel like Taurus is a sign that can be labeled as a stereotypical overgiver. Even though they're stubborn, you know, people consider Taurians to be stubborn, and like they are a fixed sign. So they're going to have certain fixed qualities about them. You know, they love stability. They love security. They love surety. But that doesn't mean that they won't go the extra mile for the ones that they love. Every Taurian that I know will give, and they have no problem giving to those that they really love and admire. We aren't talking about, you know, people that they could care less about. We're talking about like those that they really cherish. So validating that they are appreciated and reminding them that they can keep some for themselves. They can protect themselves. It's okay to protect what they have. It's okay to, with this evil queen here, it's okay to sometimes be looked at as the bad guy to certain people. You know, we don't have to be liked by everybody. We overlook the sensitivity of those under that sign. Don't want to take our Taurian for granted. That's real. That's real. Very sensitive. Yes. Yes. And a lot of them are sidereal Aries, and Aries are really sensitive. And Venus, their ruling planet again is Venus, and that's a very sensitive sign. I mean, not sign, planet. It's a feeling planet. But the need is here, okay, Taurus, because you do give a lot, especially to, you definitely gave in this dynamic, whatever it is that you are walking away from. And it's okay to say this person, say it's a, you know, someone that you had to sever ties with. But maybe y'all left the situation amicably, right? It's okay if, because this has happened to me before, the person was like, we ended amicably, but like they would always hit me up after we separated. And I'm like, my dog, like, you can stop hitting me up every day, you know? We're not together. Like, it's okay to check up every now and then, but how am I supposed to move on? And how are you supposed to move on if you're constantly trying to stay in the mix? It don't work like that. Like, we either all in or we all out, and we're out. So again, like, we can check up on each other and see, you know, but I'm not gonna be trying to think about you every day. It's okay to not answer the phone. Okay? It's okay to not answer the phone. Yeah. Rebirth is here. I feel it in the atmosphere. The presence of the Lord is here. So you have spirits definitely working in your favor. Higher frequency spirits. This is not... Oh, some of you all are very tapped in. You may not really even know it. Some of you all are really tapped in. I feel like a lot of y'all know it though. I feel like a lot of y'all know it, and it doesn't matter what, because I'm seeing like Christianity, to be honest, truth be told. I'm seeing somebody that goes to church a lot, but even if you are in a different, on a different spiritual path, you are really tapped in with the spirits that you serve. And there's a lot changing for you and being offered to you at this time. There's a lot of transformation being offered to you at this time. You can literally become any version of yourself that you want to at this point. You just kind of have to know or tap into that inner essence of yourself, Taurus, physically and spiritually, so you can intend to transform in X, Y, and Z different ways, but you also have to like start becoming that person. Again, make the change. The world awaits you. The world awaits this new version of you. So you have to make the change internally and externally in order to be able to do so. And Spirit is giving you the keys on how to do this, filling you with like the motivation, the inspiration, putting things in front of you, giving you ideas. Some of you all just need to get quiet so that you can hear. Yeah, you have a lot on your way to you. The problem is that in the past, you have cast your pearls before these swine. And for some of y'all, I hear like, that'll be the last time I let a fuck nigga even get close to me. Like, that'll be the last time I fall for somebody's shenanigans representative. For some of you all, you meet someone and they seem like real cool, real genuine, real, you know, sweet. Maybe like they got some money. I don't know. They just portray themselves to be everything that you want and more until that representative shows up and it's like, who are you? Ew. And I feel like moving forward, you are really going to be taking your time and getting to know people for real, because of all of this value that you now know that you bring. This person, this environment, whatever this was, really shows you just how big Taurus energy you are. You said, I know I didn't manifest this. They do not deserve you or your gifts, okay? That's what cuz I said, y'all. Message, Taurus. Message. Okay, they do not deserve you or your gifts. Give thanks. Ashe, give thanks that they don't. But you were like, I know I didn't manifest this. Something within you manifested that. But I feel like whatever it is that manifested that was to show you, again, just how amazing you are. You deserve sugar and not salt. They had to open your eyes up like, hello, really get to know these people, places, and things, because things are going to show up as illusions and we need you to see past the illusions. You haven't even scratched the surface, but baby, some of you all need to carry around a lodestone. And pray over it intentionally that all that is magnetized towards you is of your highest good. Be more specific than that though. And you know, I'm not you, so I can't assume and speak over what it is that you are desiring, Taurus, you know, but speak intently into that lodestone, pyrite. You can use pyrite, you can use hematite. You can use an actual magnet, carry a magnet around. But intend that all that is magnetized towards you is the perfect vibrational match for you at this time. And versions of yourself in the future that you are growing towards. Okay? At any rate, there's something you're going to be finding out about yourself or your lineage, or some of you all may be taking a finance class, finance building class, investment class. I'm also hearing creative intelligence, so learning how to create your ideas into reality. You're investing in some kind of information and knowledge that is going to directly benefit you in some form or fashion. And it's coming in quick. Some of you all may have already signed up for these classes or courses, or you already know what I'm talking about. And so you're going to be starting this ASAP. Like, this could be confirmation. But something is coming in fast. You may learn very fast, and people are surprised at how much you're learning, how much you're changing in the month of February. It's like in a couple months, you might be unrecognizable by those who are committed to keeping you in the same space that they you know, trying to fit you into their little box, their little image that they have of you. Again, like, it's good to be a sharer, it's good to be a giver, a faithful giver. But if you are finding yourself, if you are finding yourself giving a whole lot more than you are receiving from something, cut that out. Cut that out. I feel like some of you have given so much that you may feel depleted spiritually and physically. So it's hard to hear what Spirit has in store for you, or is trying to say to you, or the signs that they're sending you. Dreams. Some of you all may be kind of forgetting your dreams, and it's because you're indulging too much into something. You could be like up thinking all night. You may struggle with insomnia, or I don't know, but something about your spiritual eye for some of you all is blocked. Again, be mindful over the words that you speak, because y'all got a lot of blessing coming in. Y'all have a lot of blessing coming in. Be mindful of the words that you speak over your blessings, over your finances, over your abundance, over the words that you speak over yourself on a daily basis, over your protection, over your spirits. Be very mindful of what you are speaking, of what is coming out of your mouth. Go and read the Up All Night. It's like, because when I think of the insomnia, it's something that's taking up the capacity of receiving those gifts. So if someone is up all night, they aren't able to sleep and go into REM and dream or receive downloads from spirit. If I used to be a chronic weed smoker, and especially at night, and that would um affect my being able to remember my dreams. I did not remember my dreams. If you drink alcohol, especially before you go to sleep, most likely you are not going to remember your dreams. Say you're awake, if you aren't really paying attention, or if you aren't quiet, if you're always being stimulated or distracted by something, you're always being stimulated or distracted by something. You're disassociated. So you're not paying attention to, those signs that Spirit is trying to send you. So there's that. But yeah, be mindful of the words that you are speaking over yourself. If you're constantly paying attention, or if you're constantly like in the past, or saying how something used to be, but correlating it to now, again, like in the beginning, talking about good grief. If you're steadily saying, I've never been the person, I've never been chosen, people are always overlooking me, I've been overlooked since I was a child. If you're constantly speaking negatively about yourself, that's not going to change. Okay? You're constantly speaking of what is present, even though you may be talking about the past. The universe, spirit doesn't recognize that. They recognize the words. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? They know what's going on right now, here, the now. So if you're saying that you don't have it now, or that you've never had it now, that's all that you're going to be receiving. Some of you all may want to cover your head, to be honest. Some of you all may want to, especially when you're out in public, or especially when you are taking in information, knowledge, media that is like lower in vibration than you would care for. Some of y'all may want to start wrapping your head, especially if you travel a lot, or especially if you work with a lot of people. Even if you work in corporate, girl, they say, I'm sorry, you can't wear head covers like that. And why not? Why can't I? HR? Because it sounds racist to me. Sounds bigoted to me. What's wrong with me protecting my energy? As long as I'm not showing up to work with a bonnet, or, anyway. I don't know, Taurus. This is a really good reading, because I feel like you're committed to getting this confidence, this drive, this self-security, your abundance, your prosperity. Some of you all travel a lot, or want to travel, or have the ability to go places. Again, the world awaits you. Okay, you are bound and determined to make it happen, but not only are you bound and determined to make it happen, you're like making the plans. You're being very diligent in creating a plan and sticking to it. What were you suggesting the Taurus go read? That's what I was talking about. I was wondering, oh, thank you, cause oh my God. Oh, girl, I love you. The Man Who Thinks He Can. It is a poem that speaks to the words that you speak and the why having confidence in yourself is so important. The man who thinks he can. If you think you dare not, you don't. Okay? The man who thinks he can. Yes. Yes, the man who thinks he can. It's a great poem. But yeah, Taurus, I see a lot of confidence here for you. I see a lot of good things. The Daughter of Sticks, the Ace of Coins, the Eight of Coins. If anything, let me ask for advice. Any last minute messages or advice for the Taurus? Anything that kind of makes you feel out of balance, I see you walking away from. I don't even think that this is advice here. It's not advice. This is the it's not advice. It's just what you're doing. It's the energy that you're in. Anything that makes you feel out of balance or out of whack, you're walking away from it. You're like, I ain't got time for that shit. I ain't got time for that shit. It's bringing me down. That shit is mad depressing, bringing me down. Kendrick Lamar, pussy nigga, I might cut you off. Cause every time I come around, you be hollering out whoop-de-whoop, blase blah, he say, she say, oh my gosh, shut the fuck up. You feel me? It's like, that shit is mad depressing, bringing me down. That shit is not we not talking about how to get paid. We not talking about how to love. We not talking about how to uplift our communities. We not talking about what we just learned today. We're not talking about our babies. We not talking about our family and the family and community that we plan to cultivate. We not talking about none of that shit. And what is we talking about? Gossip, bullshit, celebrity shit. The fuck is that? Talking about your own cousin and how many baby like, what are we talking about? You aren't anything that's getting you off of your focus, your alignment. Like, you are not paying attention to it. Walter D. Wintle, you are so welcome. You are so welcome, and thank you for looking into it, and thank you for sharing it as well. Thank you for putting it in here. I guess I could pin that. There we go. And if you watch the replay, read the chat too. Okay? Because I'll be dropping these gems. I feel like even like for those of you that, I don't know. You're just interested in different things now. It's like, you know the value of more. You've been places. You're cultured. And these uncultured swine could never, they could never hang. They couldn't hang before, but you were trying to give them so much benefit of the doubt, so much grace, so much love. You're such a giver, Taurus. Again, you're such a lover. But you were trying to extend this person, these people, these places, like way too much grace. And it's like, now you're like, I don't gotta do that. I don't have to do that. Some of you all had to grow up really fast. Some of you all had to grow up extremely too fast. You had to take maybe certain, it's okra water and tart cherry juice. But some of you all had to take certain responsibilities really young. Maybe you had younger siblings that you had to take care of, or your parents, like you were a latchkey kid. You might have had to feed yourself, put yourself to bed, wake yourself up for the bus in the morning. Been through certain situations. We won't get into those here, but some of you all had to sacrifice a lot in your childhood, okay? And so now that you are older, I don't know how old you are, whether you are early adulthood to however old you are designing the life that you would have loved to have as a child. When you look back, the childhood version of you would be so proud of you because you are finally able to like pour into that version of yourself. And then some of you all, your ancestors sacrificed a lot for you. Some of you all may have an ancestor coming back through your womb. You've got to think high to rise. Is that what you just said? Yep. You've got to think high to rise. Okay? Ashe. If you ever want to win the prize, you've got to be sure of yourself if you ever want to win the prize or something like that. I don't know. I really feel like whatever seeds that you have planted, Taurus, though, you are making future versions of yourself really proud, descendants of you really proud, those that came before you that were unable to cultivate this level of success in whatever form that you find success to be. Whether that be peace, whether that be self-love, whether that be confidence, whether that be prosperity and wealth, whatever it is, you've really grown, you've really rooted yourself in that which had to be sacrificed in some form or fashion. I just got this message and I'll say it. This is going to be my last message and this won't apply to everybody, of course. But if you had to choose having a child, if you were unable to have a child for whatever reason, just know that I feel like you're working on that. And I don't mean like infertility. I mean like abortion. Okay? I don't know if I can say that on here, but if you had to sacrifice something because of your innocence, or I don't know, you're working on that. You're building something around that. I'll leave it at that because I don't want to get too deep into that message. Okay, everybody's going to be different. So this was beautiful. This was a beautiful read. And yeah, I'm thankful that we left off with you all, Taurus, because that was very much needed. I'll be doing Scorpio tomorrow, as well as 2 other signs. I think it's going to be Scorpio and Aquarius for sure. And then I'll see about the 3rd sign. I have a lot to do tomorrow. I had a lot to do today, and I got it all done. And I'm really proud of myself. Oh, you are more than welcome, Kazai. You are more than welcome. You already know. No, I haven't done Sag yet. I think Sag comes... Let me check for you. If you want to know, I think that song by Kendrick Lamar is called Cut You Off. That's a really good song. $9.44. Where's for some reason I'm not able to pull it up on this phone, but I can say I think Sagittarius comes, I think I'm doing theirs Saturday. It's gonna be Scorpio, then Aquarius, then Leo, I think. And then Saturday is Sagittarius, Virgo, and Aries, and maybe Pisces. Aries and Pisces, I might wait for Sunday to do. But yeah, because Sag comes on Saturday. So I will see you all next month, Taurus. And I love each and every one of you. This was a beautiful reading again. Before 3 p.m. or after? I'd say most likely after. Maybe right in that like range, because if I can start early enough, then if I can start right around noon, 1 o'clock, y'all should be right around like 2. But if I start later, I'll be sure to start later, like after 6 or after 5, so that I can do like a 5 to 8 kind of deal. So, all right, I love y'all. Y'all get some rest. And don't forget to let your light shine no matter who it blinds. Yep. What's today? Wednesday? Yes. Enjoy your Wednesday evenings. Cool. After 5 is excellent. Okay. Bet. So that's what I'll do. I'll wait until then. Love you guys. See y'all later.